Hello everyone, Sam here from Mind Body Medical. Hope you guys are all well. So I just wanted to do a little video about the nature of reality, because all of the advancements in quantum physics, quantum healing, particularly Ayurveda, and the understanding of those three is changing the very way in which we understand and perceive the world around us and reality as a concept. And the reason that's important is that the implications that has on healing and health promotion and disease prevention is absolutely profound, particularly when it comes to healing. And just as an example, which is an example that has been used for a long time, and I first heard about it at a conference we went to in Italy a long time ago, and it was talking about the nature of reality. Okay, so if we ask everyone listening or 100 people, is a marble round? Is a marble, pick up a marble, hold it in your hand, is it round? You ask 100 people, 100% of those people are going to tell you that marble is round. Absolute, objective, unequivocal reality. You can't argue that a marble isn't round. It's there in front of you, except it isn't. Okay, except it isn't. A marble is only round to the human nervous system because the human eye has an oval lens. But imagine for a minute that the lens in our eye was square. If we had a square lens in our eye rather than an oval lens, if we were to look at a marble with a square lens in our eye, the marble would look cylindrical. Okay, the marble would look cylindrical. So if you imagine that, say rabbits, for example, rabbits have square lenses. So if you were a rabbit looking at a marble, it would look cylindrical. So if you imagine now a quick genetic change, every human on the planet is born with an eye that has a square lens, and you ask 100 people, is the marble round or cylindrical? 100% of the people you're asking are going to say the marble is cylindrical. The marble is cylindrical. So what is it? Is the marble round or is the marble cylindrical? There's no reality to a marble. The marble doesn't exist in space and time. The marble doesn't exist as round or cylindrical or square or triangular or whatever it is. It's completely the product of the nervous system and the brain that is perceiving it. Okay. If you look at a marble from the lens of a chameleon, it's going to look like something completely different again. Okay, so there's no such thing as objective reality. You look out the window and you see the beautiful blue sky today. Is the sky blue? Depends upon who's looking at it. If it's a dog, it's going to look dark grey. If you're colorblind, it's going to look like a dark muddy green. What color is the sky? It depends on the nervous system that is perceiving it. There is no such thing as reality in any way, shape or form. And that's what a Nobel Prize winning neurologist has said. The only thing a human being can ever experience is their own nervous system. There's nothing happening outside of us. Everything, every color, every smell, every shape, every emotion happens inside of our skin, not outside of it. It happens within. And why is that important? It's important because the implications on that, on health and healing, are just another level paradigm changing, new frontier changing. Because if we know that if we change our perception of health, if we change our perception of healing, if we change our perception of what's possible, then our body will create that reality. And that's the promise of Ayurveda. Ayurveda has said for 5,000 years, if we change our reality, if we change our perceptions of our reality will change. If we change the perception, our reality will change with it. If we change from can't, not possible, hopeless, helpless, if we change that into can, will, hopeful, empowered, our physiology, our immune system, our body, our mind will change with that new reality. There's no such thing as hope or hopeless or good or bad. In the same way, there's no such thing as a round marble or a cylindrical marble. It happens in here. It happens inside. And there's a whole framework for how we can change our perceptions to induce what is called quantum healing. And on that note, We only run it once a year. We're super excited to announce that next Tuesday, a week today, our Quantum Healing online seminar goes live. So it's 1 2-hour session a week for 2 weeks, so 4 hours in total. And we're talking in detail about quantum healing from a Western perspective, from an Ayurvedic perspective, from a consciousness perspective, and joining it all together to formulate a framework for how we can tap into quantum healing in our life. And it starts, we've got a few places left. It starts next Tuesday. It's only £20. It's only £20 for both sessions, 4 hours of training in quantum healing. It's a real passion of mine. This idea that there's no such thing as reality, I love, because it means we can create our reality the way we want it through changing our outlook. And like I said, if you look at the research around cancer recovery, exceptional stroke recovery, exceptional recovery and exceptional healing in any context, it always starts with a change in perception of reality. Okay, and this is mind-bending stuff, but it's fascinating stuff. And those of you who've signed up, I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday the 9th. And if you haven't, sign up. It's a really fascinating, great topic, and I look forward to sharing it with you all next week on quantum healing live on a live seminar. And I look forward to going through that in more detail then. But other than that, stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you soon.